Hey guys, this is Michael the Collector here, and here's a guide on how to master John Doe. First of all, digital footprint the nearest looping areas and generators. But in this round, since there's no generators nearby, I don't digital footprint. 2 Elliots is such a challenge. I decide to go for the 2-time first, as I don't want to deal with PTSD from getting bullied by them. What a miss. This is where the first Elliot comes in with a pizza. I initially thought he got healed, but he actually didn't. And the 2-time is down. Now it's time to go for the Elliot, since I don't want them to heal each other for the whole round. I decide to go for the Neo Elliot first. Then Vampire Elliot comes in, and then he healed Neo Elliot, which is why I wanted to cut the healing cycle. I then used Corrupt Energy, but I didn't get any hits. And then I go into the water, because I'd be stalling time if I didn't, even though it gives you slowness. The Neo Elliot is alone until Guest comes in. And then I get charged by the Guest, which bought the Neo Elliot some time. Then the Guest runs away, then I continue attacking Neo Elliot. And when the Neo Elliot is alone when getting chased, it's over for him, is it? Nope. The Guest saves him in time and parries me. And I think he got healed by Vampire Elliot when he had corrupted. And it's obvious to kill an Elliot if there's more than one, otherwise you're not going to win that easily. And to cut the healing cycle, I'm going for the Neo Elliot, which is the one I'm attacking right now. The Neo Elliot got healed, but good news for me, he was still one shot as John Doe's M1 deals 28 damage. And now, I'm going to attack Vampire Elliot not only because he will be an irritation, that's a fact, but he's also close by. But he wasn't the only one near. The 2 Dusacars, which were a default and a milestone 4, were also with Vampire Elliot. Eventually, the Dusacars separate from Vampire Elliot, and I start chasing him. The Guest tries to use his block defensively again, but luckily for me, I didn't M1 him. And in 2 M1s, this Vampire Elliot is dead, because 28 times 3 is 84. I now use Corrupt Energy again, and I trapped them! Now the Elliot is one shot and has nowhere to run. Before dying, the Vampire Elliot gave the Guest a pizza. But the pizza barely did anything thanks to the corruption effect. Although it's not strategic to leave survivalists and support for LMS, I'm leaving the default Dusekar for LMS, firstly because the Guest is also a nuisance sentinel and a milestone 4. Dusekar would have had too much experience. Even though a milestone 4 Dusekar is very experienced, I'll kill them after killing the Guest, not only because Dusekar is easy to kill, but Guest is such a nuisance thanks to charging and body blocking the survivors. Me and the Guest's distancing is at a pretty medium level right now, so I better prioritize my stamina management very well, even though I already have for the whole round. Now it's not as hard to kill the Guest now, as we're right next to each other. The Guest slowly got further and further away, and to make up for stamina and a potential kill, I use Corrupt Energy. However, it didn't go how I planned. Somehow, even though he emoted, it didn't kill him, and I accidentally let my stamina fully drain. However, the only thing that can save me now is Corrupt Energy, and that's what I did. And what was the outcome? Well, let's see. He literally blocked at the wrong time. Thanks to that, he died. And now, I'm going for the milestone 4 Dusakar. I then go into the killer-only door. Now, the distance between me and the milestone 4 Dusakar is closing in via me, and I'm at a huge stamina advantage, which is such a great thing. The fact that this Dusakar is milestone 4 and he's dying makes him definitely not a pro. The distance between me and the milestone 4 Dusakar, once again, it's closing in via me prioritizing my stamina management very well. And then after I used Corrupt Energy, I might have trapped the milestone 4 Dusakar and 2 of my spikes hit him, and now it is over for him. And now we are in LMS with the default Dusakar, and this is such an easy win. With my stamina fully recharged, I ambush, barreling down towards the default Dusakar. With an M1, it's already going good. He tries to run away, but with my stamina advantage, he won't make it out. He also misses his plasma beam, which is obvious because he's a default user. And killing him with my spikes, I win!